It is your favorite auditor, Audit
Them,
Them,
the
the
one
one
who
who
encourages
encourages
you
you
to
to
audit
audit them.
them.
Testing
The
the
audio.
audio. It is your favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. Yep.
Testing audio. Testing. Working.
Perfect. Alrighty. Alrighty, please make sure to hit the thumb up upon entry. We are going through the Black's Law 6th edition. Gestapo. Get situated. Gestapo. T dot with the first suggestion. Hello to everybody in here. Please hit the thumb up. Metal, how's it going? Alrighty, Gestapo. Refresh the camera. Gestapo by conduct. Little blurry, just give it a second here. Click tab one more time. Perfect. Alrighty. Here we go. Gestapo, the term means that party is prevented by his own acts from claiming a right to deterrence of other party who was entitled to rely on such conduct and has acted accordingly. Yeah. It's a long definition. And like I said, this is the 6th edition, so there may be some changes in a different one. Governmental purpose. An evidence of privilege exists which protects the government from revealing military diplomatic secrets, yada yada. Oh, that's the secrets. Wait a minute. Governmental purpose. One which has for its objective the promotion of the public health, because I got this camera right in front of my face, the document viewer. So, one which has for its objective the promotion of the public health, safety, morals. Look, it says morals, general welfare, security, prosperity, and advancement of the inhabitants of a given political subdivision. Wow, block diagram giving functional subdivision. So yeah, in the section 4, where records that have to be prominently displayed, it's telling us that the purpose of the public body. So here it's telling us also governmental function. political subdivision. Given political subdivision. So wow, that's so section 4. It harmonizes with the Black's Law Dictionary. Go ahead and continue here. Government trusts. Government trusts. Hey, Jenny, how's it going? Governmental subdivision, let's start off with. An agency created to carry out a governmental purpose of function or function. The administrative agency. Governmental trust. Type of charitable trust used for erection and maintenance of public buildings and for the promotion of purposes which are of a character sufficiently beneficial to the community to justify permitting property to be devoted forever to their accomplishment. Government de facto. Government de facto. A government of rights. The true and lawful government. A government established according... Oh, wait a minute. Like I said, the document viewer is right in my face. I'm looking at two things. I'm looking at the hardcover and I'm glancing at the screen. So forgive me, guys, if I make some errors here. Government de facto. A government of fact. Government de facto. That government is the fact. De facto. So a government of fact is what they're saying. A government actually exercising power and control, as opposed to the true and lawful government. A government not established according to the Constitution of the nation. A government not established according to the Constitution of the nation. So how is it saying government here de facto, a government of fact? Then here it's saying a government not established according to the Constitution of the nation, of not lawfully entitled to recognition of supremacy, but which has nevertheless supplanted, we're going to look that up as well, or displaced the government. A government deemed unlawful or deemed wrongful or unjust, which nevertheless receives presently habitual obedience from the bulk of the community. There it is. That's the perfect line right there. Obedience from the bulk, which is the sheep of the community. Government de facto. I might have to read this one a few times over. Receives presently habitual obedience, habitual obedience from the bulk of the community. A government deemed unlawful or deemed wrongful or unjust, which nevertheless, wow. Alrighty. Government. Let's see, income. Income. The return in money. the return in money from one's business, labor, or capital invested, gains, profits, salary, wages, etc. The gain derived from capital, from labor or effort, or both combined, including profit or gain through sale or conversion of capital. Income is not a gain occurring to capital or a growth in the value of the investment, but is a gain, a profit, something of exchangeable value, proceeding from the property served from the capital, however invested or employed, and coming in, being derived, that is received or drawn by the recipient for his separate use, benefit, and disposal. The true increase in the amount of wealth which comes to a person during a stated period of time. That's for Tida. Add possession. Let me see what it is. The true increase in the amount. The true increase in the amount of wealth which comes to a person during the stated period of time, received or drawn by the recipient for his separate use, benefit, and disposal. Alrighty. That which comes in or is received from any business or investment of capital without references to outgo and expenditure. Well, that's neither here nor there. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. The word let. Let convey an old conveyancing. Well, it's telling you right here, an old conveyancing meant hindrance, obstruction, interruption. That's telling you an old conveyancing. Let the people be free, hindrance, obstruction. Offense? Let me look it up. Alrighty. A felony or misdemeanor. Offense, a felony or misdemeanor, a breach of the criminal laws, violation of law for which penalty is prescribed. The word offense, while sometimes used in various senses, generally implies a felony or a misdemeanor infringing public as distinguished from mere private rights and punishable under the criminal laws. Through it may also include the violation of a criminal statute for which the remedy is merely a civil suit to recover the penalty. An act clearly prohibited by the lawful authority of the state. That's Q. An act clearly prohibited by the lawful authority of the state. So it's forbidden for the employees not to comply with Section 4. That's why it's official misconduct. An act clearly prohibited by the lawful authority by the state providing notice through published laws. That's neither here nor there. Let's see. On the section. All right. Officer. Operating budget, beautiful. The period or operating budget, a collection of individual budgets, that combine to form a part of a firm integrated business plan, usually for the next year. It is normally composed of a sales budget and production budget. If it is not one thing, it is another. What is that? The mind of the law? 1 second. Yep. The mind of the law, that is the process, or that is the purpose, spirit, or intention of a law. Yeah, well, that's why I do it here, CH. That's the reason why I stream. Everybody could be doing this on their own time, but I like to keep my channel growing and flowing. So I have to keep, talking this language, and we have to keep wanting to be more informed. is a real powerful definition. It sounds like, men's leggings, women's leggings, or some shit. If somebody glanced at that word, they'll think you're talking about panties. But now the definition of it, men's ligest, the mind of the law, that is, the purpose, spirit, or intention of law, or the law generally. Could a person possess men's license? Men's license. Sir, I'm a doctor. I'm going to prescribe you. I think you received, when you went out there and started auditing, I believe you received not necessarily a disease, a meningitis. The mind of the law, that is, the purpose, spirit, or intention of the law. Alrighty. Mental, relating to or existing in the mind. Relating or existing in the mind. Intellectual, emotional, or what's that? Yep, intellectual, emotional, or psyche, as distinguished from bodily or physical. Relating to, existing in, relating to, or existing in the mind. So, he's mental. He's intellectual. He's mental. He's emotional. He's mental. He's a psycho. He's mental. It's unbelievable. Words are power, man. Mental anguish. Alright, let's flicker. But that's a big one right there, man. Yeah. That should be like on the front cover. The mind of the law, that is, the purpose, spirit. That's the question you gotta ask an attorney. Okay, here, Chad, this is what I want you to do, bro. I want you to put that word in a sentence. Put that word in a sentence. That's a good one, Chad. I don't know where you came from. But welcome to the channel. If you're here, please hit the bell. Male privilege. Oh, that's land use. Alrighty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Oh, notice. Hold on. Let's read notice. T-dot. Alrighty. Excellent. Notice. Chad said he's mental. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Mental. Alrighty. Notice. Oh, wait a minute. Notice. Information. The result of observation. I like that shit. Notice. Information, the result of observation, whether by the senses or the mind. Wow, that's sick shit. Knowledge of the existence, damn, of a fact or state of affairs. So notice, information, the result of observation, whether by the senses or the mind, knowledge of existence of a fact or state of affairs. The means of knowledge, intelligence by whether means communicated. Any fact which would put means communicated, or intelligence by whether means communicated. Any fact which would put an ordinary pregnant, we have to define that shit, person on inquiry, that which imparts information to one to be notified. Notice, in its legal sense, is information concerning a fact actually communicated to a person by an authorized person, or actually derived by him from a proper source and is regarded in law as actual. Notice actual, when the person is thought to be affected by it, knows thereby for the existence of the particular fact in question. Alrighty, not guilty. Plea entered by the accused to criminal charge. If the defendant refuses to plead, the court will enter a plea of not guilty. That's cute. Also, the form of the verdict in criminal cases where the jury acquits the defendant. Also, the form of the verdict in criminal cases where the jury acquits the defendant finds him not guilty for defense of not guilty by reason of insanity. Now we're going to define insanity. Well, insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's a little vague, that definition. So we would have to define that. Alrighty, carrying on. Hey, Love Life, how's it going? The name of this book is called Law Dictionary. This is Black Law 6. Black Law 6 with a Bridge 6th edition with pronunciations. I'm glad you asked. Alrighty. Official Records Act. Oh shit. This one is federal. Federal statute applicable to cases in which the federal rules of evidence do not apply. Wait a minute, let me slow down again. Official Records Act. Federal statutes applicable to cases in which federal rules of evidence do not apply. Administrative proceedings. Providing that books and records of accounts and minutes of any department or agency of the U.S. shall be admissible to prove the act of transaction as a memorandum, of which it was made or kept properly authenticated. Copies are, equally admissible with the originals. 28 USC. That's neither here nor there. Here we go. Oppression. Official oppression. Oppression, which justifies award, oppression, the misdemeanor committed by a public officer who, under color of his office, I remember frauder from Canada, John Hudden Hughes. He said, because he's Canadian, when the auditors started saying to the employees, I'm going to sue you under the color of, because you're acting in the color of law. The Canadian, John Hilla, he said, he started laughing and giggling, like, what are you making up words? You're making color of law? Anyway, oppression, the misdemeanor committed by a public officer who, under color of his office, wrongfully inflicts upon any person any bodily harm, imprisonment, or other injury. Yeah, the employee caused emotional distress. She caused emotional distress, or excessive use of authority. Wow! Or excessive use of authority. Oppression. You see, this one is a big one. But that's what they're doing overseas. Well, Benjamin hates him. Benjamin hates him. Under color of his office, wrongfully inflicts harm. Unbelievable. An act of cruelty. Severity, I have to define that. Unlawful, severe. Okay, unlawful exaction or excessive use of authority. An act of subjecting to cruel and unjust hardship. An act of domination. I'm the sheriff in town here. What can we help you with here? An act of domination. That's deputy in town. That's Ringo, the deputy in town. Bad number 974. An act of domination, oppression. That's the deputy in town. Sheriff. Oppression is U.S. Title 18. Title 18 is criminal procedure. There's oppression in 242 is under the Title 18. Rings a bell. Once again, this is not legal advice. This is only reading definitions. Read more at home. Disclaimer. Alrighty. So we're going to carry on here. We're going to carry on. Order. A mandate. Oh, we got to read mandate. We got to look up mandate, man. But order. Actually, Judge's order. It's finished. It's done deal. An order, a mandate. What is this? Command or direction. Authoritatively given rule or regulation. Direction of a court or judge made or entered in writing and not included in a judgment, which determines some point or directs some step in the proceedings, and not made in and not included in a judgment which determines some point. So they're saying the non-biased shit. See, we all have to learn, man. We all have to learn. Which determines some point or directs some step in the proceedings. The application for an order is a motion. Yeah, thought to use the word oppression regular as auditors has a reputation of preferring other right arguments not. Well, the thing is, like you said, we have to update our clipboard. What I mean by that is the auditors have to read through the shit, have to memorize the shit. They have to be better than an Esquire. An auditor could do things that Esquire can't do because they're bound by the bar. The auditors now have to become better than the attorneys. When I say better, I'm just saying, stand on the right side of history. Don't let that bar card sell your soul. Related to 1A. Arguments not related to a 1A. Chad says, I was under the impression that a mandate isn't in order. Well, that's the thing. Now, let me define mandate, man, because look at what it says here. An order, a mandate. This is a court order. It's all civil. It's a court order, but it's civil. Once you cross that threshold, it becomes criminal. So let's define mandate immediately. Yeah, Chad, you're talking righteous. Yeah. Martial law. Alrighty, let's look up mandate. Martial law, mashallah. Manifest. Manslaughter. He said, what did he say? Okay, here we go. Mandamus. Manager. Yeah, I'm the storage manager. I'm the clerk manager. Mandate. Oh, here's mandate. A command. Order. A command. Order. Command. Order. Mandate. Command. Order. Or direction. Written or oral, which court is authorized to give, and which is court is authorized to give. Where are we at? Authorized to give, and person is bound to obey. The person is bound to obey. So that's a mandate. The mask mandate. The mask is a mandate. That means it's a command. It's an order. Or direction. Hey, I'm a political figure. I'm giving you a direction. I'm directing you. Direction is up to you whether you choose you want to take that direction. However, now I'm giving you a command. I'm giving you an order. Written or oral. Alrighty. A judicial command or what's this? Precept proceeding from a court or judicial directing the proper officer to enforce a judgment, sentence, or decree. Yeah, that's what it's defined as in the 6th edition. Yeah, I have a few. I got I got the first Black Belt first edition, but it's one of those like third party writing. It's not like it could be set side by side with the one from 1660 or whatever from Philadelphia, but all this stuff is switched up. Yeah, that's big shit, Chad. That was a good one. What state are you from? Oh, please prominently. Yeah, that's a good one. Prominently. As to easily be seen, conspicuously, you know? Conspicuous. Alrighty, prominently. The auditor is so dumb. He has the word prominently laminated. That's why he's so dumb. He has the word prominently laminated. That makes him so dumb. That's what a troll said. Prominently. I don't even have the shit laminated. It's just in a silver slip. Alrighty. Prominently. Prominent. Promise. Promissory estoppel. Promissory fraud. Alrighty. Prominently. Audit them is so dumb he doesn't even know how to pronounce the word prominently. Prominently. Promulgate. Alrighty. Prominently. Alrighty. Well, if I'm not overlooking it, it's nowhere to be found in the six. That's status signal. A FOIA officer could diss me and tell me, hey, I don't see that word in the fax law. But I tell her no now, it's in the FOIA Act. Alrighty, nowhere to be found. Womp, womp, womp. Promissory note. Alrighty. Promissory note. A promissory note, a promise. A promise or engagement in writing to pay a specified sum at a time therein stated, or on demand, or at sight, to a person therein named, or to his order, or bearer, an unconditional written promise, signed by the maker, to pay absolutely and at all events a sum certain in money, either to the bearer or to a person therein designated, or his order, at a time specified therein, or at a time which must certainly arrive. Yeah, I gotta start listing this lawful dictionary, right? I gotta say, oh no, you know, we gotta get with the times. 2024, we need a new dictionary. We're gonna establish a brand new lawful dictionary. No, because this one told us this, that was an old conveyances, when they define the word let. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Alrighty. Proper evidence, proof, the whole thing. Public entity. Public entity includes a nation. Public entity includes a nation, state, county, city, and city and county. Wait a minute. State, county, city, and county. County, city, and county. City, district, public authority, public agency. Public entity, the public agency, or any other political subdivision or public corporation, whether foreign or domestic. Learn a way to use the auditors make a brand new legal dictionary. What about the word display? Yeah, that's another good one. We can do that. Display. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Display, an opening or unfolding. An opening or unfolding. Exhibition, manifestation. Oh, I like that shit. What is this? Ostentatious. Show. Exhibition for effect, parade. In copyright law, to display a work means to show a copy of it, either directly or by means of a film, slide, television image, or any other device or process, or in the case of a motion picture or other audio-visual work, to show individual images non-subsequently. But I like here what it says at the top. An open display is an opening or unfolding exhibition, no manifestation. That's a good one. Exhibit. Yeah, well, it's an display, it's an exhibit. But I like here how it says manifestation. When I walk through those doors, jurisdictional line in Illinois, and I ask them if they can guide me where these records are probably displayed. They say no, we don't know what that is. We don't know what you're talking about. So that, ma'am, I'm here to manifest in this public body to the right essence. I'm here to parade. Display it, opening or right. And then ostentation, show. I would have to define that as well. Let me do a quick Google on that one. Ostentatious.
Here's the definition of ostentatious, characterized by vulgar or pretentious display, designed to impress or attract notice.
Designed to impress or attract notice. prominently displayed to attract notice. Chad says, how easy would it be to make an app for a smart TV that would flash all the most important documents? Let you select what you need to reference and play right. Man, that's a good idea. Great idea. I never thought of that. You should write that idea down if you haven't already and copyright it or create it shit. That's a good one. Estoppel by conduct. Estoppel by conduct. Estoppel by conduct. What is that? What is that? Estoppel by conduct? That's estoppel by conduct. Estoppel by conduct. That's estoppel by conduct. Paul Cohan, are you in here? P. Kicker, Bulik, are you in here? How many slimes do we got in the background? Habitual censors. Habitual drunkenness, intoxication. Habitual. That's a funny word. Habitual. Isn't that a funny word? Habitual. Another one is Alpha David. What are some funny words to you guys when you hear them? It's like, lawsuit. Alrighty, let's define lawsuit. In the Black Law 6th edition. Once again, this is not legal advice. Don't try this at home. Read more at home. A vernacular term for a suit, action or cause instituted or dependence between two private persons in the courts of law. Between two private persons, damn. The government is crossing the people of the state of California versus Mark Henry. A suit at law or inequality or inequity. An action or proceeding in civil court, a process of law instituted by one party to compel another to do him justice. Him, her, or 97 genders. Lawyer, a person learned in the law as an attorney. I'm an attorney. Counsel or solicitor. A person licensed to practice law. Any person who prosecutes or defends causes in courts of record or other judicial tribunals of the United States or of any of the states whose business is to give legal advice or assistance in relation to any cause or matter for whatsoever. The Attorney House Counsel. Alrighty. Anyway, Chad says, I'm not doing this for profit, I'm doing this for the nation. Yeah, definitely, Chad. This is the first time I see you on my screen here. It seems like you're on the seek for knowledge, and that's great. You definitely put me onto that word today. Meningitis. To figure out how to pronounce that word. I told you that word should be on the front cover of this dictionary here. Should be on the front cover. Because this is a lawful dictionary, so that it aligns with the law. It aligns with the law. Mercy. I'm at Mercy Hospital. In criminal law, the discretion of a judge. Have mercy, Judge. Have mercy. I'm begging you. The discretion of a judge within the limits prescribed by law to remit altogether the punishment to which a convicted person is liable, or to mitigate the severity, how severe is the case, of his sentence, as when a jury recommends the prisoner, to the mercy of the court. You stand up, you bow down, you have mercy to the court. Do you understand me, taxpayer? Men's feet, license, spirit of the law. Oh shit, damn, Chad. Wow, I'm glad you caught that. Well, you put me on. I was just flickering through the pages. So it's like right now one of us won the lotto, and one of us gave the dollar, and the other guy scratched it off, and it's a win for $1 million. That's huge. The spirit of the law, men's license. Once again, I told you the doctor he's going to prescribe you. Once you start arguing, the doctor is going to prescribe you with men's license. Alrighty, notice of appeal. A document giving notice of an intention to appeal filed. Are we going to look up define appeal? Never mind. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm eligible now to do a music stream. So I did a reading. I'm eligible now. And with that being said, it's great that I read a few words here and there, because with that I can transition that to some of the songs. Some of the songs that I talk about Foya and I shit like that. Like hearing the beats and talking, some rhymes here and there, saying things that line up with what my channel's about. Thank you guys again for tuning in. This is a great one, man. I'm going to start doing these more often, because we never know what we're going to find here. And education is always the key to success. So, tune in from time to time. The music is not for everybody, I get it. My music has many flaws and errors when I'm experimenting with music, instrumental shit like that, freestyling, But there's disclaimers that say, say here nor there. Marty, I have to link up with you. I know I've been saying it for a while, Marty. I really have to link up with you. I have not called you yet. I'm going to call you, Marty. I don't know what the message was retracted. I don't know what you just said there. But thank you for being here as well, Marty. Chad said you'll get better at it as far as the music shit. No, to me, I already made it. It's not like better or not better. Well, you're right. You are right. Yeah. But the thing about it is, I want to be able to eventually, when, for example, I'm doing a free flow, and I have to advance my vocabulary. That's really what it is. So when we advance my vocabulary, I want to advance my vocabulary with a specific genre, which is the law, with a specific topic, which is in this case what some people call legalese. You gotta know your way around the courtroom, man. We gotta upgrade from the FOIA auditing to the courtroom. And like I'm saying, with specific instruments. Wheaton has a festival with booths this week, violating Fourth Amendment requirements people to allow their bags to be searched to enter into a park area where the booths are free. Where the booths are, man, Marcy's on point, man. Marcy's on point. God bless you. I know that you're seeking for freedom, man, and I'm definitely gonna reach out to everybody, and everybody got their own thing going on, but Mark, if you plan on going out there, or you plan on recording the exhibit? Anyways, guys, let me sign out here. Like I said, I'll probably be back on in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or sooner. Start up a brand new panel. Men's lighting. Internal affairs. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell, hit the thumb up, hit the like. It is the one who urges you to go out and down. Thank you.